Greetings everyone and welcome. So today I just want us to do past exam questions for grade 12 mathematics. I want you guys to collect all the marks in question 1. So if you want to collect all these marks in question 1, please watch this video till the end. So we have 1.1 to solve for x. There are so many ways of solving for x. So let's just get straight to it. 1.1.1, we have into 2x minus 6 into x plus 5 is equals to 0. So usually the 1.1.1, you solve it by factorizing. So it's already factorized. You can see that it's equated to 0. So these are the factors of the equation. Yours is to just simply equate it to 0. Therefore, you solve for x. So this is 2x minus 6 is equals to 0. Or x plus 5 is equals to 0. Then we transpose the 6 to the right side, it becomes positive. Then we divide by 2 both sides. Then x is equals to 3. In this side, x is equals to negative 5. So moving on to 1.1.2, we have 7x squared minus 11x plus 3 is equals to 0. And in brackets, it says correct to 2 decimal places. So the moment they say correct to 2 decimal places, this is simply just means you will not be able to factorize the equation. So in that case, you'll use the quadratic formula to solve the equation. The value of a is 7, b is negative 11, c is positive 3. So the quadratic formula is x is equals to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So from here, it's just a matter of substituting the correct values into the equation. Then you simplify. X is equals to the minus of the equation. Then the b is negative 11 in brackets negative 11 plus or minus square root of negative 11 squared minus 4. A is 7. C is positive 3. Divide by 2. A is 7. So simplify further here. Negative into negative is positive 11 plus or minus root. Negative 11 all squared is 121. Then 21 times 4 is 84. So 121 minus 84 is 37. All over 2 times 7 is 14. So from here, we need to separate the plus or minus. So this is going to be x is equals to 11 plus root of 37 over 14, or x is equals to 11 minus root of 37 over 14. X is equals to, simply just press this into your calculator. So it will give you 1,22. As they said, round off to 2 decimal places. Equals to, when you press this in the calculator, it will give you 0,35. Moving on to 1.1.3, we have x squared greater or equals to 5x. So these are inequalities. We need to write it in standard form first by taking the 5x to the side. So it's x squared. The 5x will become negative greater or equals to 0. We have 2 terms. Each term have x. So this is simply means x is a common factor. So we'll factorize by taking out x as a common factor. We'll be left with x minus 5. Then jump straight to the critical values. Your critical values are x equals to 0 and x equals to 5. To write the solution of the inequality, we'll use the parabolic method. So the coefficient of x squared is positive. So this is simply means the parabolic will be smiling. We have 0 here and 5. We have the inequality of greater or equals to. So what does this mean? It means we want the values of x above the x-axis, above the x-axis. So this is the above the x-axis, or the positive. So from 5 to the positive infinite, the x are above the x-axis. From 0 to negative infinite, the values of x are above the x-axis. So we can just simply conclude that x must be less or equals to 0, or again x must be greater or equals to 5. It's greater or equals to, that's why you're including the 0 and the 5. It's 1.1.4. It's 3 into x plus 12 minus x is equals to 8. So we solve this kind of equation by means of introducing the squared both sides. But before you can introduce the squared both sides, you have to make sure that the square root is isolated from any value. So now we have to take this x to the right hand side so that you can remain with the squared in this side. So it's 3, the root x plus 12 is equals to 8. The x will become positive. Now that the root is isolated from any term, we can therefore introduce the squared both sides. Be careful of the 3. The 3 is also squared. So 3 squared is 9. The root is also squared. So that will give us x plus 12. So this is simply means the 8 plus x is multiplying itself twice. Simplify by removing the bracket. We'll multiply each term by 9. That will give us 9x. 9 times 12 is 108. 8 and 8, the FOIL method, it's 64 plus 8x plus 8x plus x squared. We'll take this to the side. That will give us the x squared. 8 plus 8 is positive 16x. The transpose the 9 to the right side, become negative 9x. We have 64. Transpose 108 will become positive 108. Then is equals to 0 in the standard form. Then x squared, 16x minus 9x is 7x. 64 minus 108 is negative 44. Then now we need to factorize. Factors of the equation, factors of x squared are x and x. We need the factors of 44. That will give the sum of 7. So we have 11 minus 4 can give us 7. So the factors is 11 and 4. The 7 is positive, so into the factors the bigger number must be negative, the smallest must be negative, as the last term is also negative. So x is equals to negative 11, or x is equals to positive 4. Always in this equation with the roots, you need to write the solution. Back to here. Before you introduce the squared, the root was positive. It also gave us the positive number. So this is simply means it can't give us the value of x as a negative. So we therefore can conclude that negative 11 is not applicable. The perfect answer is positive 4. 1.2, it's simultaneous equations. We have 2y equals to 5 plus x. This is our equation 1. Y squared plus 3xy equals to 2x squared plus 50. This is our equation 2. So we need to simplify the linear equation by making one variable a subject to the formula. So I will just say from equation 1, the x is subject to the formula, take the 5 to the side. So x will be equated to 2y minus 5. This is equation 3. With the equation 3, we'll substitute into the quadratic equation. So substitute equation 3 into equation 2. Equation 3 is y squared plus 3xy equals to 2x squared plus 50. This simply means in this equation where there is x, we substitute 2y minus 5. This is y squared plus, they all multiply, so it is safe for us to say 3y. Then we substitute x, 2y minus 5 equals to 2 into 2y minus 5 squared plus 50. Multiply each term by 3y, so it's positive 6y squared minus 15y equated to 2. Simply means it multiplies itself twice plus 15. Y squared plus 6y, it's 7y squared minus 15y. This will give us 4y squared, then minus 10y, again minus 10y, so minus 10y is minus 20y plus 25 plus 50. 7y squared minus 15y. Multiply each term in here by 2. This is 8y squared. This is minus 40y. This is plus 50, then plus 50. Take this to the side. We'll have 8y squared minus 7y squared minus 40y plus 15y plus 100 is equals to 0. 8y squared minus 7y squared is y squared. 40 minus 15 is minus 25y plus 100c is equals to 0. To factorize the equation, factors of y squared, the y and y. Factors of hundreds that will give us the sum of negative 25 are 5 and 20. The hundred is positive, the middle term is negative. This simply means both factors must be negative. Then y is equals to 5 or y is equals to 20. Then we're asked to solve x and y. I'll find the values of x from the equation 3 as x is equals to 2y minus 5. Substitute the values of y. This is 2 into 5 minus 5, of which is 10 minus 5, then it gives us 5. Or again, x is equals to 2 into the y is 20 minus 5. X is equals to 40 minus 5 is 35. You have two values of x, of which is 35 and 5. Values of y are 5 and 20. Yes, there will be two of them as you had the quadratic equation. 1.3. It says determine the value of into 2 exponent 2p minus 1 all cubed over root 7 exponent k. If 2 exponent 6p is equals to 81 and 7 exponent k is equal to 729. So let's just get straight to it. We have to simplify first. Simplify the expression. Remove the brackets by multiplying the exponent by 2. So this is 2p times 3 is 6p minus 3 over 7 exponent k. To remove the root of 1 over 2, so multiply this by 1 over 2 exponent. Then we split here. It's 2 exponent 6p times 2 exponent negative 3 over 7 exponent k all exponent 1 over 2. Take the 2 exponent negative 3 to the denominator. So it's 2 exponent 6p over 2 become positive 3, then 7 exponent k all exponent 1 over 2. Then now we have 2 exponent 6p, and we're told 2 exponent 6p is 81. So we'll substitute 81 over 2 exponent 3. Again, 7 exponent p is 729. So is 729, all exponent 1 over 2. So these are exponential expressions. So we rewrite the 81 in an exponential form, having the 3 exponent 4 over 2 exponent 3. 721 in an exponential form as 3 exponent 6, all exponent 1 over 2. So to simplify further, it's 3 exponent 4 over 2 exponent 3. So 6 times 1 over 2 is 3. So we'll have 3 exponents. To simplify further here, we'll be left with 3. 2 cubed is 8. So the value of the expression is 3 over 8. If you watched up to this far, you are a star. So thank you so much. Please don't forget to comment below. Thank you.